Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
Welcome back to Powerhouse. As we've already seen, there are lots of things to think about when remodeling your kitchen. However, this is also a great time to invest in energy-efficient appliances. We're here at Home Appliance today, where we're going to find out just what options Kelly and Chris have for their new kitchen. Hi, you guys. How are you doing?
Good.
Well,
Kitchen remodels going well? Everything on schedule?
Yep.
we're getting
yep.
there.
Good. Well, hang in there. Today's a great day because it's really fun to pick out new things.
It is.
Let's go around the corner and talk with Jason Knapp about your appliance buys today. What are you looking for?
Well, we're looking for a new refrigerator, range, microwave, and dishwasher.
The whole shebang. Let's go catch up with Jason.
Okay.
Okay, Jason, we're here to talk about refrigerators. What's the latest and greatest?
Well, right now, what everybody's kind of gravitating towards is the French door freezer on the bottoms. 9 out of 10 times when you go to the refrigerator, you're going to the refrigerator section. So they make more sense. The other thing that they're doing now, which is nice, is they're adding the ramp-up LED lighting.
Is there any big difference between the freezer on the bottom versus the freezer on the top in terms of efficiency?
In terms of efficiency, no, there's not a lot of difference at all. It's more personal preference, what you personally like. There's more usable space in a freezer on the bottom than there is a conventional freezer on the top or a side-by-side refrigerator. The reason people bought side-by-sides was mainly for the ice and water, and now that you have the ice and water on these, that really has taken the side-by-side refrigerator out of things and basically made it more this style of refrigerator.
I know that efficiency is important to Kelly and Chris, so can you help us understand how the efficiency works, how to read the guide, and what they should be looking for in selecting their refrigerator?
What you should look for when selecting a refrigerator, an energy-efficient refrigerator, is a variable speed compressor. The benefit of that is it won't shut off when the refrigerator is satisfied cooling-wise. What it'll do is it'll slow down. The benefits of that is it's not starting every time. And the starting is where the refrigerator uses the most energy. So by slowing it down and then speeding it back up when it calls for cooling again, that saves you a considerable amount of energy. The other thing you should look for is the adaptive defrost control. The benefit to that is it won't defrost every 8 to 12 hours like a standard refrigerator. What it will do is it will learn how often you open and close the doors, how often you put warm groceries in the refrigerator, and it will adjust the defrost accordingly. So instead of doing every 8 to 12 hours, it will defrost every 24 hours to 7 days. Just really depends on how often you're doing those things.
Can you give us a brief tutorial on reading the energy guide?
Sure. The energy guides will give you a basic idea of how much it will cost a year to have this refrigerator run. Like this one here will cost roughly $51 a year. In contrast, if you have a refrigerator that's 10 to 12 years old, you're looking at between $200 and $250 a year to run it. So there's considerable savings there with the Energy Star refrigerators.
Kelly, which one are you leaning toward?
We like this stainless steel one over here, and I was just wondering what the benefits are of this specific refrigerator.
Well, the one nice thing, this is based off the same platform as the 3-door French door bottom freezer, but this is going to add the independent pantry door. What's nice about this is you can put your high-use items in here, like your juice boxes, your string cheese, things that kids would be more prone to get into the refrigerator and get. And if you put it in here, that will keep them from opening up the refrigerator section as much and letting all that cold air out. And this will by far make the refrigerator more efficient.
Energy versus cost. Is this something that the Brinks will see on their utility bill?
You won't see a drastic change in your utility. It'll be a marginal change.
I think this is a great choice.
Thank you.
We do too.
Excited.
Let's move on to dishwashers.
Sounds great.
There are so many models here. What should we be looking for when it comes to a dishwasher?
Well, a few things that you should look for with a dishwasher is how you want your controls laid out on the front. Whether you want a control panel that's across the front, or whether you not want the fully integrated panel like this with the controls across the top. Some other features that you might want to look for is whether or not you want a plastic interior, or if you want a stainless steel interior. Both have benefits. The stainless steel is going to be quieter, it's going to retain heat better, and it's going to be more durable than the plastic is, but it's going to cost a little bit more initially. Another thing that you'd look for would be the heavier coated racking. With a Duracoat rack, it'll have less of a tendency to rust, fall apart over the life of the dishwasher, like the older ones had a tendency to do. The silverware, which can be on some models, they can be placed about anywhere in the dishwasher. This one you can put it on the door, or on the front of the rack, or on the side of the rack, however you like it. Flexibility, basically, the racking flexibility. Like this one here also offers a power scour, which is a set of jets across the back that you can position a casserole dish at, and it will target and pinpoint that casserole dish throughout the cycle and make sure that it's clean for you. A lot of the dishwashers have gone to a filtration system with a really fine screen in it to help filter the water better and make it so that the dishwasher doesn't have to drain and fill as frequently. A lot of them also use what's called a turbidity sensor, which monitors how murky the water is or how clear the water is, and it will adjust the cycle according to that. So if the water's clear, it won't drain and fill again, and it can cut some time off the cycle.
Now, what should we be looking for in terms of efficiency?
Most dishwashers that are Energy Star are going to average, like this one here, $26 a year to run, where if you had a dishwasher that was 10 years or older, you're looking at $120 to $150 roughly a year to run that dishwasher. Some of the things that they've done to make them more energy efficient is they've lowered the wattage on the heating element so that it doesn't generate as much heat, but it doesn't use as much power either. They use a high efficient variable speed motor in all of these dishwashers. They're the same type of motor that they have in a lot of washing machines and a lot of refrigerators now. The other thing that they've done is they use considerably less water. In an old dishwasher, they would use anywhere from 20 to 30 gallons of water per load. These are going to average 4 to 6. So there's a considerable savings in water consumption, 500 to 800 gallons a year.
How's the noise level on these newer dishwashers?
That's one thing that the manufacturer has targeted over the years and really tried to get that noise level down. Most of the high efficient dishwashers are going to have a decibel rating of between 40 and 60 decibels, with 40 being so quiet you could barely hear it, to be quite honest with you. A lot of the companies are now putting little LED lights on the outside so you can tell if the dishwasher is running. So that is a nice thing, not having to listen to the dishwasher while you're trying to talk on the phone.
Wow, let's touch on cost too. These sound like some of these are really efficient. Are those a lot more expensive than other dishwashers?
Not a lot. You'll see probably $200 to $400 difference between a midline Energy Star dishwasher and a high-end Energy Star dishwasher. What you're going to be paying for is your features, your cycles, your rack layout, stainless steel or plastic, versus plastic. Past that, you're not going to spend considerably more for an Energy Star dishwasher than you would a standard dishwasher.
Great information. Thanks. I think you've helped these guys too, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Now you guys have a couple big decisions to make.
We do.
And if any of you at home are looking to buy new energy efficient appliances for your kitchen, visit our website for more tips, powerhousetv.com.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.